Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to make a pocket, like a multi-layer pocket. Um, so I have all my papers here and I just have a bunch of random, like I have a book page and I have like a map page and then just some random like um, neutral papers in like browns and blacks and tans, a little bit of white and cream. So that's what we're going to decorate it out of. And it's a super simple thing. We just need our cutter and our glue, pretty much. We don't really need anything else. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut your page down. Now, my page is going to be my pocket is going to be about 5 by 7 because I figure if you're making like the 6 by 9 journal, this will fit into it perfectly. So that's what I'm going to cut mine down as. So okay, just like that. So this is going to be our background page. So you're not going to see a ton of this, but you'll see a little bit of it. Now what I want to do is round the corners. Now this step, of course, is optional, but I just like the look of the rounded corners. And this could be a removable in your journal, or you could glue it straight down in your journal. Right? So this is what we have. Now you could ink around it if you want to, or you could ink around it at the end. It doesn't matter. If you're going to ink like your pockets and stuff, it's going to be easier to do it, before you place them all down. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I have 2 pieces of paper and 2 book pages. So I want to do every other one, and then I need one more page. So I actually think, because you're not going to see a lot of your background, I actually think I am just going to bring in this and use this as a pocket as well, maybe in the middle somewhere. Okay, so just figure out how you want your pockets or how you want your paper. So if you want to do like every other one, or whatever, I'm going to kind of just do it like this. So first things first is we're going to cut our first pocket. Now our pockets are going to be slanted, so kind of like this. And you just want to figure out how slanted you want them. And it's going to pretty much start at the top of your pocket and go down. So sometimes an easy thing to do is to just fold your paper and make sure that right here you keep your point. So, fold your paper, and then obviously it's not going to be the whole length of it, so you can just like cut it off. Sometimes that's easier than just measuring, but you can do it whatever's easier for you. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it at that point. Like that. And then you can cut this off flat if you want, or you can leave it. If your page is real thin, I would say to leave it, but this paper is pretty substantial, so I'm going to cut it off because it doesn't need to be there. Okay, so here's our first pocket. Oh, you know what? I cut it too big. All right, that's okay. So, so there is our side pocket, and I'm just going to trim this down because it's a little fuzzy. Okay, and then you'll just want to cut it to the 5 inches. So just like that. Okay, so now we have our first pocket. And now we're going to do our second pocket. So kind of the same thing. We're going to start at the top and then just kind of fold it into our point. Like that. We're going to cut it at the point. So line your point up. Because you don't need to make them real deep. I mean, you could make them full length and have them go all the way down, but then you would add a lot more bulk. So it's up to you if you want a lot of bulk or not. And then we're going to cut our point off. So we're going to measure at 5 inches. I'll move it down a little bit. We're going to measure at 5 inches and cut that point off. And now this one is not super thick. It's a magazine page. So I will just go ahead and glue this down. And then again, round our corners. Like that. Now we're going to do another book page. All right. So we have this one here. Now, if you don't want it quite so deep, you don't have to. You can cut it down. But this is what we're going to do. So we want to have this one here. And then we're going to do this one here, like that. And I am going to ink just to give the edges a little bit more pop. All right, so I have everything inked. Now we can go ahead and start gluing. And these two papers were the two that we were going to glue down. This one's just a little bit wonky, so I'm just going to kind of trim it a little bit. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously you're not going to see it because it's going to be glued down to the page, but I don't know why that was so weird. Okay. So you can use, your glue stick or whatever your favorite type of glue is. Usually I would probably use a glue stick, but for today I'm just going to go ahead and do some art glitter glue. Just make sure when you're gluing, everything stays lined up nicely. That one's down. Now we'll just do this one real quick. And if you're liking this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe and make sure the notifications are turned on. That way you never miss an upload or a craft or a haul video or a challenge video or anything else that I post. And it helps my channel and my videos get found because it tells YouTube, hey, this person is actually making stuff that people want to see. All right, so now everything ready. Now we can go ahead and assemble. This one's going to go down first. Now we're going to just glue it on the long side, across the bottom, and just barely up on this side, just so it kind of stays in place on the side. And we'll go ahead and ink around the whole thing when we're done, so don't worry if a little tiny bit of the other part shows. So there's our first pocket. Now we're going to lay this one down, and again, do a little tiny bit on this side here, and then the bottom and the other side. And you can make these any size you want. Just start with the height that you want your finished product to be, and then work backwards from there. Because as you can see, these are super customizable in terms of size. All right. Now, which one goes next? Let's see. Yeah, this one. Does this one go next? Maybe. I think so. And then this one. Yes. And then this one. Okay. Cool. So, yep. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. So, this one doesn't have one of the other sides that are flat. So we just do it on two sides. And up there. Now we're going to do this side. And this one's actually going to go all the way to the bottom. So this one I'm actually going to glue down the one side and then across the bottom of our book, because this one is a little tiny bit longer. So but basically what you want to do is make sure you completely cover your bottom, because that other one is not going to be super long. So now we can go ahead and glue this pocket down. And as you can see, hopefully, this pocket at the very end, like, it really finishes the end. Like, it goes right to the end and kind of just disappears into nothing. So that's really what you're looking for, is it to go right at the end of the pocket. You don't want like a ton of extra space between the end of your pocket and your last piece of paper. All right, just like that. Now we are going to have to round the corners, but if I try and round them right now, with it being super wet, it's not going to work. So we can go ahead and ink around everywhere but like the very bottom of the pocket. And then when we get done, we should be able to round the corners. Perfect. All right. Now we can finish. Okay. And then you can decorate this however you want to. Or if you don't want to decorate it at all, you don't have to. But sometimes I feel like if your paper is like, if there's enough pattern on your paper, sometimes it looks really nice if you decorate. I feel like sometimes it kind of takes away from the paper instead of enhancing it. Now, that could just be a personal opinion, but that's just sometimes how I feel. But this is our finished pocket. And I think what would be really cool is if we got maybe some washi or something to cover up that, piece there. And let's see, it's kind of gold tone or this. All right, so I brought a couple pieces. This one is nice and I like it. Has some pink in it, so I'm not sure about that one. This one is just black and white, and I think it would look super cute. Yeah, I want to use this one actually. All right, so I'm going to add some glue. You could also do lace. I did think about that, but then I kind of thought that maybe the washi would look really cute too. So just straight across there, and I'll just bring my scissors in and snip that off. You could have just stuck it around the side. Trim that off like that. I'll just go over the edge of that. And the edge of that. So that looks super cute. And then if you want to add any little fussy cut decorations or anything, I took all of mine upstairs, and with the intent of I was gonna cut them, but I haven't had a chance to yet. So this little butterfly, that would be cute. Let's see if there's anything else sitting over here on my table. There's this. Maybe. That's pretty neutral. No, I like the butterfly better. Stick that there and then have the butterfly. All right, let's just put the butterfly down. I don't want to do too much because, I mean, you're going to have tags and things in it, so. Just like that. So, there it is, guys. There is our little floating pocket or stuck down pocket or whatever you want to use. And then you can stick your tags in them. I mean, you have a ton of room in this. You can stick your tags in here and it goes all the way down. And then this one. Then you have this one here. And then you have this top one. So like I said, if you don't want to glue the edges, I mean, you would have this whole entire pocket deep. So it's up to you. But I just thought this was something super cute and pretty quick and easy. And I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. That way you never miss any of the videos that I upload. And until next time, guys, happy crafting. Bye.